Hello, my dear students. Good morning to all of you. So, I'm in this session, I'm going to teach all of you my favorite chapter, my personal favorite chapter. It is considered to be one of the important chapters in mathematics of all time because this chapter is not only useful for you in 10th, it comes even in 11th and 12th, and also uh, the concepts from this chapter are widely applicable even in the college level. The chapter which I'm going to do today is none other than trigonometry, wherein you'll find a lot of interesting things. You'll find a lot of detailed conceptual notes along with the explanations for everything in a very simple way. So understand this. You'll have a lot of surprises in this video as well of how to learn trigonometric tables in a very easier way. I would have given a very interesting explanation on that. And so let's go into the session. Let's keep it rolling. Hello, my dears. In this session, we are going to see trigonometry, one of the all-time important chapters in 10th grade, and even trigonometry is applicable even for your higher grades, 11th and 12th, and even for your college mathematics as well. So let's go into the session and let's cover the concepts in a very interesting way. So you have introduction, and then followed by trigonometric tables, trigonometric identities, and some useful tips and techniques I have given. So here you have 6 ratios: sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, and then the followed by the 3 reciprocal things, that is cosecant, which is a reciprocal of sine, secant, the reciprocal of cos, and cot, the reciprocal of tan, like that. So you can see from this figure sine theta. Here I have taken 2 diagrams. One is angle A to be theta, and another one the same diagram, but I have kept angle C as theta instead of A. So I have given 2 different scenarios. So here from figure 1 you can see sine theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Basically that is the definition of sine theta. So sine theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. So it is BC by AC. So sine theta is BC by AC. Hypotenuse, by the way, it's the side which is opposite to your right angle. 90 degree is angle B. So the side which is opposite to your right angle is nothing but your hypotenuse. So sine theta is nothing but BC by AC. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. So that is AB by AC. Tan theta is basically sine by cos. So it is nothing but BC by AB. Cosecant, the reciprocal of sine. So AC by BC. And secant, the reciprocal of cos. So which is AC by AB. Cot, the reciprocal of tan. So it is basically AB by BC. So here if you see the figure 2, so same thing but the values changes. Sin theta formula doesn't change. Sin theta opposite side by hypotenuse. Here the opposite of theta is AB. So AB by AC. Cos theta is BC by AC, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan opposite by adjacent, AB by BC, and cosecant AC by AB, the reciprocal of sine, secant, the reciprocal of cos, AC by BC, and cot, the reciprocal of tan, BC by AB. So these are the basic ratios which you guys have to know for solving questions in trigonometry. So next we go to trigonometric tables. I have drawn trigonometric tables in a very easier way for you guys to understand. So now let's see this table how it works. So sin theta, even if you are finding it difficult to remember the table, you can apply this table in a very easier way. You can construct the trigonometric table in a very easier way. I will teach you now how to do it. So sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. Now you write the reciprocals of these things. Sin's reciprocal cosecant, cos reciprocal is secant, and tan's reciprocal is cot. Now see it carefully. Write the degrees: 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Now in your rough work, see this should be done only in your rough work. Please note it carefully. In your rough work, what you do is you just draw a number line, and from 0 to 1 you just draw a number line from 0 to 1 and add 1 by 4 to all the values. So 0 plus 1 by 4 will be 1 by 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 will be 2 by 4. 2 by 4 can be written half. 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. And 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is 4 by 4, which is 1. So write all these values in the pencil. In the pencil you write all these values here. So I have given that simple technique here. So for sin theta, you just have to take the square root of these values. If you take the square root of these values, you'll be getting the value of sin theta. See, there is no official proof for these things, but the values are correct. So this is a criminal technique of remembering this trigonometric table in a very easier way. So that's why I told you to write it in the pencil. You should not do it in your fair work, but you should do only in your rough work. So you write all these things, you take the square root of all these things. So 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. And you have to write sign in the inverted way. All the values you write it from right to left. 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half and 0. For tan, you just, as I told, you divide sine by cos, 0, 2 cancel, 1 by root 3, root 2 cancel, 1, 2 cancel, root 3, 1 by 0. Denominator, if it is 0, value is infinity, not defined. And for cosecant, take the reciprocal of sine. So 1 by 0, infinity. Denominator will be, you just have to invert it, 2 by 1, 2, root 2 by 1, root 2, 2 by root 3 and 1. For secant, you just have to write cosecant in the inverted way. So 1, 2 by root 3, root 2, 2, infinity. So these are the values, and you can just check it up with the reciprocal of cos. You will get the same value. And for cot, you just have to invert tan. Infinity, root 3, 1, 1 by root 3, 0. So please see this table carefully, so you will be able to understand it much better. And this is the easiest way of constructing the trigonometric table. In a very easier way, you can construct absolutely criminal minded way of doing. So you have to do it in your rough work. Okay, next comes the trigonometric identities. Very important things. So sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So if this is correct, then 1 minus sin square theta has to be cos square theta, and 1 minus cos square theta has to be sin square theta. And similarly, 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. This is the second identity. And now if you take 1 to that side, secant square theta minus 1 equal to tan square theta, and secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So, and then last identity, 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosecant square theta. So cosecant square theta minus 1 is cot square theta, and cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. So now we'll go to the problem solving techniques. So here I have taken some selected questions here. So please say this carefully, this will be very useful for you. Tan A is 4 by 3. So draw the diagram. Tan, you know that it is opposite side by adjacent side. What is A's opposite? A's opposite is BC. So write 4 here, and A's adjacent is AB. So write 3 here. By using this, you can solve AC by using Pythagoras theorem. AC will be 5. Now you can find the other ratios. Sin A is 4 by 5. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos A is 3 by 5. And secant, cosecant is the reciprocal of sin, 5 by 4. Secant is the reciprocal of cos, 5 by 3. And cot is the reciprocal of tan, which is 3 by 4. That's it. So very simple one. And next is another very interesting question from the first exercise. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q, and PR plus QR is 25. They are given PR plus QR as 25. So I have taken QR to be X. So take this to that side. PR will be 25 minus X. Now use Pythagoras theorem. 25 minus X whole square equal to 5 square plus X square. Using this, you apply A minus B whole square. Solve it. You get X is 12. So this should be 13. Now they are asking sin P, cos P, tan P. Sin P is 12 by 13. Cos P is 5 by 13, because sin is opposite side by hypotenuse, 12 by 13. Cos P is adjacent side by hypotenuse, 5 by 13. And tan P is 12 by 5. Simple. Now the next part is they are asking to express this cos, tan and secant in terms of sin A. So I have just given you only one model. Based on this, you can solve the remaining models by yourself. So please remember this carefully. Sin square plus cos square, you all know that it is 1. So from here, cos square A is 1 minus sin square A. Now what are they asking? They are asking you to express cos in terms of sin. Simple. Cos A is root of 1 minus sin square A. And then secant A is, from this you can find secant A, reciprocal of cos. So 1 by root of 1 minus sin square A. And then tan A is sin A by cos A. So already sine you are asked to express in terms of sine only. So tan A is sine A by root of 1 minus sine square A. Simple. You just substitute cos A instead of cos A, you just substitute this value. So sine A by root of 1 minus sine square A. So you can see you have expressed cos in terms of sine, similarly secant in terms of sine, and tan in terms of sine. So like this, they'll be asking you questions. And then comes another very simple question, sin A plus sin square A equal to 1. They'll be asking you MCQ, sin A plus sin square A equal to 1, find cos square A plus cos power 4A. So just for a sample, I have solved this. So you can take sin A as 1 minus sin square A, take the sin square A to that side, so you get 1 minus sin square A, you know that it is cos square A, sin A equal to cos square A. Now square it to find cos power 4A, so it will be sin square A. Now your question is cos square A plus cos power 4A. Cos square A, you keep it as it is, and cos power 4A, instead of that you can write sin square A. So it will be cos square plus sin square, which is 1. So that's the answer. So now, very important thing you have to note in problem solving techniques I have given. For proving identities, LHS equal to RHS, they will be asking you definitely questions under this exercise. Very, very important trick, simple trick which you can remember is, for proving identities, you have to express everything in terms of sine and cos. Like for example, I have given some hints. Tan is sin theta by cos theta. Cosecant 1 by sin theta. Secant 1 by cos theta. Cot cos by sin theta. So this type of techniques will help you in a great way to solve your proving sums. That is LHS equal to RHS. So try to express everything in terms of sin and cos. So you get the answer in almost all the questions. So with this, trigonometry chapter is over. Hope you guys like this video, and we'll see in the subsequent videos again. Good luck.